Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we have to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Opportunity knocks. That's right. If you know of property in Southern California, there's an investor with millions looking to invest. And you know what? No barrier to entry, meaning no credit check, no qualifying. You heard me. No money down out of your pocket, but it's a special request. And we're going to talk about this and a lot more tonight. And welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And I want to thank you for being here on the Friday night live stream. You could be anywhere else, but I want to thank you so much for your support and being here. And before I forget, please smash the like button. That's so we know the YouTube gods, so they know that we're in the house. All right, let me see who's here in the house thus far. We have Diesel Mike is here with the icon next to his name. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Good evening, Eric and SSN family is his tagline, and he's in the house. Thank you so much for getting here. And by the way, he's mentioning it already. Got the notification as well, family. This is a blessing in disguise. They're breaking us out now, ladies and gentlemen. All of a sudden, people are getting the notifications. Also, let me know if anybody saw the trailer. A lot of you have already seen the Aurora Luxury video. I added that as a trailer today. So let me know if you received the trailer, and let me know who received a notification from YouTube, not the email. I'm referring to the notification that pops up on your YouTube when you're on your desktop, when you're on your tablet, when you're on your phone, and it pops up and says, hey, this is a new video coming out. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we have Victor Marrero in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. I appreciate that. And he has his tagline in tow. Hello, all. Let's do this. That's right. Thank you so much. If you're still in the PR, hopefully that's all going great. And thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, Utan G is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. I appreciate you being here. Good evening, y'all. Good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Andreen Miller's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And she has the icon next to her name, means you're a member of the channel. Thank you so much. And she says, hello, everyone. And she says, hi, SSN Academy. That's right. Thank you so much for bringing it up. SSN Academy, SSN University, SSN Nation is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, real estate investing 101. If you have an investor, this is what I've been talking about for 3 years, except this time, instead of everybody keeping it to ourselves, the guy calls up and says, hey, do you have a special request that I want? I have the mills, which he does, but there's something I want. I want something in Southern California that I can drive to. That means LA, ladies and gentlemen. LA County, a little south of LA, maybe an hour outside of LA in either direction. The man is literally giving you a lifeline, giving us, you, whoever, a lifeline, because if you have a property, multifamily or even single family, and even if it needs rehab, the man is sitting there saying, guess what? Here's my criteria. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. 50 to 70% is what he's going to put down. That's the thing, though. 50 to 70% needs to actually be, I can't believe I don't think you're going to be able to find one, but if anybody can, that is the LTV. Here's what I'm trying to say. The odds of finding a needle in a haystack, $10 million property that somebody is going to sell for 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, you know what that means. More than likely it needs rehab. Well, guess what? He's willing to put in the rehab. So basically, a guy has money that's burning who's getting like 2% on their money, and they're sitting here going, hell, I need to find something where I can get 12 or 10 or 15% on my money. And this means no credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry. If you can find a property in Southern California, multifamily or single family that meets that criteria, I suggest you send me an email. All right, we can talk about it. This is Real Estate Investing 101. This is what happens when you deal in high-end rental properties. People then start calling you up saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for, even though it is a needle in the haystack. So if you're in LA or in the real estate business in LA area and you can find something that has 50, 60, 70% LTV, it's going to be hard, I know, but hey, you have financing, you have funding, you can buy it because you don't have to put anything down. Did I mention that? You don't have to put anything down. He's putting it down. You getting it yet? This is very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. It's the no guru zone here. There's no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, no payment for courses. SSN Academy, SSN University is all for free. And this is what the gurus don't tell you, because if you go and find property, what normally happens? They say, I'm sorry, sir, this is multifamily. We need your 25, 20%, 25%, 30% down. And by the way, how are you going to qualify for this? All that is off the table here because you don't have to worry about it, because he's going to put down more than the 30%, and it's not coming out of your pocket. You don't have to come up with the 25%. That's right. It's almost like the guru zone up in here. We're going to have to start charging for these free courses. So once I'm going to say it again, welcome to the SSN Nation. All right, Edmondville Vert is here in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And hello, everyone. Hello to you too. All right, no YouTube notification, but the trailer came on when I clicked on the channel. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero. Glad to hear that. At least some things are starting to work, because before it was like no notifications, no trailers, no nothing. But one by one, it's happening. Vanessa Kamagate, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to her name, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, boss and SSN fam, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here on the Friday night. Can you believe it, Vanessa Kamagate? A guy that's willing to let somebody else find the property, willing to put in all the money, put in the rehab money. All you have to do is find the property and you can get paid. And what I mean by paid is I'm not talking about $10,000 neither. All right. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. You have an opportunity, if by some chance somebody knows of some property that's actually less in value than it should be due to it needing rehab. In this case, is the most likely scenario. Or you never know in real estate. You can run across somebody that says, hey, I'm 85 years old. I'm tired of owning this property. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year for the last 30 years. You know what? I'll give somebody a discount. Might be a family member. You just never know. So I figured I'd present this to somebody here in SSN Nation, since it's the no guru zone. And oh yeah, I don't take a cut, by the way, just so you know, because this is the no guru zone. I got YouTube notification. That's very good to hear. Did you also see the trailer? Let me know that as well. I am still in PR, but we'll be flying back to Florida this Sunday. So not looking forward to the W-2 job, just a matter of months before my second retirement. Can't wait. That's right, Victor Marrero. And by the way, you don't have to worry, because you have those green pastures coming in a few months. And just think, next year, you're going to be hanging in the DR, doing what you got to do. So life is going to be good. You'll have those revenue streams coming in, the pension money coming in, the revenue, all that going. So you'll be doing fine. So the journey was worth it, I hope. And I think it was for you. So that's a good thing. Diesel Mike, They're trying to make SoCal like the south of France. Exactly. It is the south of France, or Monaco. It is where only the rich and famous can afford to live there. Mediterranean climate, year-round, nice weather. Exactly. And if a lot of people don't understand what Diesel Mike is saying, I'm referring to the Mediterranean weather. The south of France and SoCal, meaning from LA to San Diego, and particularly closer to San Diego, those are the only two spots on the planet that has that type of weather. Can you believe that? And that's why he brings it up. Monaco, south of France, is where homes are, well, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million is not out of the question. LA hasn't gotten there yet, but they have a good start now because almost every home in SoCal is $1 million, almost like the Bay Area, even though the Bay Area is a whole nother animal. But LA is getting to be that way. And LA has millions of people. Between LA down to San Diego, what is that? 15 million, 20 million people. And every house is damn near $1 million now at plus. And then, of course, they're selling homes 30 million, 50 million, 100 million, 200 million down there. It's just outrageous. But it's going to go down. Huh? Are you serious? I got this. Yes, I'm dead serious. That's why I thought I would bring the surprise tonight. I wasn't talking mess. What does that title say? The title says investor with millions looking for real estate in SoCal. I put multifamily, but it could be single family. And again, the deal is this. It's very different than usual. So I want people to understand. He's looking for something. I'll give you an example. $10 million property that is selling for $5 million to $7 million. And if it needs rehab, he's willing to throw that money in as well. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? It can't get any better than that. How do you like that deal? Oh, no money out of your pocket. No credit check, no qualifying. You ask how Will was able to get a hotel? That's how. Because he was able to get hotels that were valued, such as appraised. And I'll give you, I think that one was appraised around 5.7, the first one. And I think they bought it for 4 point something. So that's the reason why he was able to do that. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, our friend Will has bought his second hotel. He likes hotels. All right. He was on the live stream, I believe, about 3 months ago, talking about this deal he was putting together for the hotel. Well, that deal actually didn't go through. And lo and behold, another one came up somewhere else. So he's doing another hotel in Southeast USA. And it's under similar type of terms as these. Found the property, has the funding already in place. He doesn't have to do anything, but he actually is under contract. He's the owner. That's what you like, ladies and gentlemen. It is possible. SSN Nation is in full effect. What are they looking for exactly? I got some realtors I work with in LA. Just what I said. It's multifamily or single family, and it could be rehab. That's simple. But again, the reason why I think it's going to be rehab is because he wants it to be 50 to 70% of nearly of the appraised value. So the only way you can get that is, in my opinion, it would have to need some sort of rehab, or there's some issues with it where somebody has to fix it up and he's willing to fix it up. So that's 3 million, worst case scenario, 5 million, the best case scenario. So of course, if somebody puts $1 million in, $1.5 million in, and it's worth 10, that's a winner. Plus you have revenues coming in, it's a winner. So all the way around, that's why the rich keep getting rich. All right. As Silverman Fox is in the house, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. I appreciate that. Hello, SSN fam and friends. That's right. And oh, by the way, I did forget something tonight, and that's shame on me. If somebody wanted to join the live stream, not somebody, but only members of the channel with the icon next to their name, they're the only ones that can do it. And I didn't put it underneath the channel, the community tab tonight. So I'm going to do that while we're on the live stream. And I want to point out something else while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to pull something else up, but I'm going to bring this to your attention. If anybody has Unstoppable Domain, if you got a domain, that crypto domain, Unstoppable Domain, I have a link down below to get you one. You can now mint your .crypto or .x or .bitcoin .wallet. You can mint it for free at Unstoppable now because they're using the Polygon network. That's right. If you did not get that message, you can now mint your .crypto domain, and it's for free. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Is that beautiful? That's what we were talking about all along. You pay $20 for a .crypto name. You can receive crypto from all the, well, not all, but about 100 different cryptos. So all you have to do is tell somebody ericbird.crypto. They can send me crypto. I don't have to give them an address. The address is ericbird.crypto. How beautiful is that? And now it's minted for free at Unstoppable Domains. And that $20 payment is lifetime. There is no annual fee, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? No annual fee like a .com. And as you guys know, and in case you don't know, .coms first came out, they were $2.99 a year, $1.99 a year. And to renew was like $3, $5, things like that. Now, these .coms are what, 18, 17, 14, and then renewals are $15, $18, $20 a year or more. See, that's not what was supposed to happen, but it's all right. Crypto's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Unstoppable domain. So get your domain now, ladies and gentlemen. It's still early. You can have .zil, you can have .bitcoin, .wallet, .crypto, .x. Like .x costs more, like usually 80 to 100. .nft is usually like 40 to 60, but it's a one-time payment and people can send you crypto. You don't have to worry about giving them that long string of numbers. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Anyhow, anybody have any further questions about the real estate deal of the century that you guys know about? And quite frankly, this would never surface because this right here would have, let's just put it this way. If the person wasn't looking just in SoCal, then it wouldn't have mattered because then there's plenty of places around all of the US where you could meet this criteria. But because he wants it to be in SoCal so he can drive to it because that's his location and he wants it to be, so it's basically an hour outside of LA and into LA, downtown LA out to an hour outside of LA, that's within the range of driving. So that's the only way he's doing the deal. So normally I probably wouldn't even have done this because it wouldn't have came across. It would have been like somebody else would have already handled this. But SSN Nation, somebody actually has a sweet opportunity because you just do. You're here. No guru zone, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Facts. Yes, it would have to be a rehab, most likely. Okay, cool. There you go, Vanessa Comingate. That's what I'm talking about. You get the handle. Let's smash that like button. Thank you so much, Silverman Fox. I humbly appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get to it. Smash the like button because they don't know what we're working with here. Now you know why they always keep that suppression tab on their fingers. You know why? Because who else is going to tell you this? There's nobody on, well, okay. I doubt if anybody on YouTube that's talking real estate like we've been talking about has given their members no barrier to entry ways to buy real estate. And this last one right here, I can pretty much rest you assured nobody said somebody's going to bring to the table $10 million, $5 million, $15 million and buy the property and you're going to get some sort of payment for this. Come on. Nobody's doing this. But of course, like I said, this isn't going to be easy. It's in LA. And I got to tell you, this is like in Phoenix, Arizona area, just like in New York, LA, San Francisco, the place could need rehab. And let's just say it can appraise for 10 million. Somebody will say, yeah, it needs like $2 million in rehab. Somebody will still buy it for $10 million. That's all I'm going to say, because it all goes by the numbers. If the multifamily property, you can rent it out for X amount of dollars as well. Once you finish doing what you need to do, now all of a sudden, either you got the flip choice or you can sit back and just collect the rent for a year or two and then raise the rent up. And the next thing you know, that 10 million is now worth 12 or 14 million. And then you cash out. So either way, it works, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, I'm sure you guys are familiar. We've had that real estate courses before, but this one's a little different because before we generally have to talk about that 25% down for your real estate, multifamily, and any other, well, single family as well. But this one, we have somebody with the money. So your 25% down is already covered. All right. So just think about it. That's right. I know, Vanessa. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's for real. It's going down. Do you think he'll be interested in property in the Inland Empire? No. See, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be. It could be Inland Empire as long as it's like 60 minutes, an hour or less drive away. That's generally it. All right. That's what we're looking for. And we're talking about an hour or less, let's call it, from downtown LA. So that leaves out like Palm Springs is on the outskirts of that because that's over an hour generally. So you got to start bringing it back in. But I know the Inland Empire could work. It just depends on where it is. Let's put it that way. But again, it's going to be a needle in the haystack in LA. All right. So what can we say? But hey, I had to give it out to the SSN Nation because I know a few people might even be in LA. A new few people might know of properties because that's what you guys do. And I said, well, let me see. Because I personally, you guys know, I don't hang with the LA marketplace as far as real estate goes because it's like the cap rates are 3%, 4%. I'm like, I'm not interested in 3%, 4%, 5% cap rates. What I'm interested in is making 15, 20, 30% year over year on properties. And there's easier ways to do it. But this is other big time stuff. But the big time stuff doesn't come around that often where you can find somebody that's going to do this. All right. So just let you know. Yep. 60 minutes is Los Angeles, the Valley. That's pretty much it. You know where all the rich people live. Calabasas and all those kind of places, right? Those are Malibu, but where are you going to find? Those are the places that get you there. And that's why if you go to start looking around LA, you'll see an hour close to or 45 minutes close to LA. All of a sudden, home prices are stupid. 3 million, 5 million minimum. Bel Air, Beverly Hills, okay, sure. They got home prices over there that's stupid too. But hey, you go across 490, 405 on the outside of Culver City in the hills. They got $1 million homes up there that's stupid. It's just crazy. So you never know. Burbank, downtown, exactly. Basically, as close to the beaches as possible. Well, it doesn't have to be beaches. Like I said, as long as it's like an hour drive, it can be. It can be inland if that's what you meant. It could be like where would I say like what do you call the place? Starts with the Riverside. I think Riverside is about 45 minutes outside of LA, right? Something like that. We could talk about some other places, and then south, you can go past Irvine. So a little bit past Irvine, a little. So you got areas. I mean, you can go a little north. So, like I said, so there's all kind of different things, but that's not the location isn't the thing so much. The location has to be within like an hour's drive of LA. That's the thing. So as long as it meets that criteria, 45 minutes to an hour, then he's going to be looking at it. Anything outside of there, it doesn't even matter how good the deal is. He's like, I'm not driving. So forget about it. So, yep, beach areas, Santa Monica, Venice, Malibu. Yeah, those can work too if you can find something like that. But again, this is a lofty goal. This is like a needle in a haystack. And the fact that it's a needle in the haystack is one of those reasons why I said, you know what? I'm going to have to tell people on the SSN Nation because you never know. Somebody could have elderly parents, grandparents, know a friend. You just never know. But it's not on the open market. You follow what I'm saying? If it's on the open market, they would have already found something. That's the thing. All right. West LA, etc. Okay, I will shop. Yep. Exactly. East LA, West LA, doesn't matter. Just as long as he can drive there. He's a hands-on investor. He's like, I want to be able to go drive there. So that's why he won't do. He won't like San Diego, for instance. Nope, that won't work. Encina. Nope, that won't work. So all that has to be, Orange County, too far. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a needle in a haystack, especially the closer you get to LA. People will take shacks and almost give you full value for them. So it's hard to get this. Yep, Riverside, Ontario. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Riverside, Ontario are about 45 to an hour outside of LA when you're downtown. So yeah, it could be in that range too. So just long, that's the criteria. Just remember 45, just go 45 miles driving. He wants to be there. Just keep that in mind. All right. No, Riverside is over an hour. Okay. Well, then that won't meet it. But Ontario is a little closer, I believe. So that might work. But that's why I'm giving you guys the miles, the minutes, and the miles. So then you'll know. So that way there won't be a gray area. So if Riverside's over an hour, Riverside's out. Got it. I really about the deal in close drive location. Yeah, it is a needle in the haystack. Exactly. That's what it is. But you never know. So I had to present. So there's your deal of the century, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody might get lucky. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. I appreciate it. He gives his tagline, good evening, SSN family. Good evening to you too, Curtis Davis. Thank you so much for being here. And since he has arrived, please smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like what we're talking about so far, please subscribe to the channel. Watch for the video that's going to be dropping either late tonight or early morning from Miami pre-construction property that just now came out. I'm going to tell you guys a studio now, 500,000, but it might be a reason because this place is on the water. And of course, prices, are escalating in Miami. Crypto Miami is what I'm going to call it shortly. All right. So that is one thing that's pretty awesome. Oh, and by the way, let me forget. I almost forgot. If anybody wants to join me, that's a member of the channel tonight on the live stream, let me know. I'm putting down the link in a second, live stream link. You don't have to show your face. You can always have an icon, or you can show your face or put a picture up. Hold on. Let me put this in. It's just a simple link tonight. No pictures, no nothing. But if anybody wants to join me tonight, so be it. All right. Now, that is the one thing. Now, Unstoppable Domain. Down below in the description, there's a link for it. In case you want to get your crypto domain, I mentioned it earlier. Free minting of your domain now. Get it while you can. I think they're going to do that. I don't know if it's a limited time. I think they're always going to do it. So I would recommend you go get your Unstoppable Domain. It's the future. If Metaverse doesn't have you, if the prices that's been happening and going up doesn't matter to you, then I wouldn't get a .crypto name or one of the .nft, .wallet, .bitcoin, whatever, X, whatever their Unstoppable Domain names they have. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm telling you right now, you always have to plan for the future, and paying $20 for something that you know crypto's going to be here and you're not going to do anything, shame on you. $20 is basically two Big Macs these days, damn near. So no reason. All right, put yourself in position. It's worth it. Just like when we're talking about these Wonderland in Time and Olympus and Strong Block and all that, it's worth to make a little investment that could go a long way than no investment at all and let inflation eat away at your money, right? So those are some of the things. Also, down below in the description, I actually left in some real estate, which we talked about before, which was Sunrise Village, which are townhomes in Vista, Cana. And Mr. Estacio is the project manager for Sunrise Village. There's like only 3 units left. There was only, I believe, 10. But it was 189,000, gives you those 3-bedroom, 2 baths, no credit check, no qualifying. So once again, those are the type of things that we talk about here, real estate investing. We also talk about stock market investing. And if you haven't paid attention, Metaverse is the thing right now. You should be getting your Metaverse stocks. All right. SLGG, Meta, META. I'm not talking about Facebook either. The Meta ETF, you want to consider that, plus a lot of there's a few others you should consider, and then they increased recently. There's a reason all this is going down. All right. And by the way, Hector, DAO. Hector DAO. Camarillo, California. The city doesn't matter. It just matters if it's, like I said, I bring it back down. As long as you can get there within 45 minutes from downtown LA, you may have a winner. All right. That's all I'm saying. So whatever, I don't know. I know Camarillo, I think that's within 45 minutes. But again, I thought Riverside was within 45 minutes. But when you're going down I-10 and you're going out to Palm Springs, I never really paid attention to how fast I was getting to Riverside because I'm driving like 85, 90 miles per hour. So that may be why it seemed like less than an hour to me. I'm rolling when I'm rolling down from LA out to Palm Springs. All right. All right. Leah Dennis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. Thank you so much for being here and for being a member. Good evening, SSN family. And special shout out to Vanessa K, Curtis Davis, and Silverman Fox. Thank you so much for those shout outs. Thank you so much for being here on the Friday night. And again, we have another member of the channel. So I'm going to say it again. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like what we're talking about thus far, please subscribe to the channel. All right. Hector, DAO. I have to talk about this tonight. It's crypto night, ladies and gentlemen. I have to talk about that. Let me see something real quick. Yes, I do have the free $10 from Coinbase down below. Coinbase, BTC is what they give you. $10 of BTC. The link is down below in the description. $5 of Shiba from Webull. The link is down below in the description. And the reason why I have to talk about Hector, ladies and gentlemen, the guy, Prometheus, one of the owners or project guys there, he might be on our channel. I don't know yet. He may be coming. We've been talking about some things, but they came out with a 4x4, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 3x3 in crypto. They are coming out with a 4x4. Okay, that means there's some bonding going on. I don't know the full thing, but 4x4 could be very, very serious. And these are the guys talking about hundreds of thousands APY annually. So I have to talk about this. We can't let this slide. Opportunity is knocking. It's here, ladies and gentlemen. They updated their dashboard as well. That's right. The dashboard is now awesome. Check it out. Check this out. The new dashboard. And oh, by the way, did we mention the Hector price was 200, 185, 195 on Wednesday, 273 today, ladies and gentlemen. You're missing out, but I have good news. We are no longer going to be missing out because guess what? The unthinkable happened. The unthinkable happened. Coinbase, USDT from Coinbase, shipped it over to KuCoin. On KuCoin, I exchanged FTM on the Phantom network for USDT. Do you hear me? USDT to FTM on the Phantom network is at KuCoin. So then I shipped it on the Phantom network FTM over to my MetaMask FTM stake. Well, had to swap on Spooky Swap. That's right. On the Phantom network, which means no ETH nonsense fees. And then we swapped FTM to HEC. Went over, hit stake button. Bingo. Game over. Hector, if they hold up, they're going to be awesome. And now ordinary citizens, the OCs, we can get in. So let me bring it up because your eyes aren't deceiving you, ladies and gentlemen. What you see here, it's not deceiving you. Look at this total deposited today is incredible. This is incredible. They have 87 million in the house. In treasury is 24 million now. This is getting ridiculous. Now, let me go show you some other things. 99% liquid. That's good. They have a runway of 159 days. Oh my, that's half a year. Now, I'm going to show you the ridiculousness right here on the stake. 664% APY. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is not APR, it's APY. The calculations I won't go over tonight for this APR, but what I will say is this. If their runway gets up to 300 and some odd days, which is likely because they came out with this new MIM 4x4, ladies and gentlemen, using MIM as a stable coin, and meaning you can borrow against MIM on Abracadabra. Oh, I can't get into it tonight. I can't get into it because a lot of people may not know what I'm talking about. But MIM is magic money. Magic internet money is going to be a coin that you can borrow against. Okay. And so what that means is you can wrap, that's right, you can wrap your SHEC. Then you're going to be able to borrow it using MIM. You guys, this is going to be big time. And not only that, the guys at Hector, they said something that is astounding today. Astounding. They use these words, which I'm like, they have now got the financial institutions in an uproar. Somebody's going to be trying to shut down Hector. He said Hector Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, Hector Bank. The reason why this is crazy is because these guys could literally have $1 billion or more under management, staked in everything in the next 30 days. That means they are going to be able to allow people to borrow just off of their holdings, never mind off of the MIM and the other interest earning rebases every 3-hour money, which now is going to be secured. It's like there's something that's going to happen here. If this goes down, financial freedom is here. And you will never have to ask the bank for a damn thing because you'll be able to fund it yourself. This is going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Just what we're talking about. All right, let's see who else. Wilson Koo's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. He has his tagline in tow, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Mr. Bird and SSN family. 100% facts. That's what we deliver here. I sell money. That's right. He sells money as well at QuickEZFunds.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, E-Z-E as in Eric, Z as in zebra, funds, Funds.com. You can go there and see the man. All right. Let's see who else. Leah Dennis, thank you, sis. Good evening. That's right. Joshua, bonding plus staking equals 4x4. It's here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Some people have been dabbling in it. These guys have said we figured out a way mathematically to make it work. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand what's going to happen here. I'm going to say this again. Let's just picture, I'll use a coin called, let's call it SSN Nation, right? And let's say SSN Nation is $100, okay? And let's say 3 times a day we give off interest. And so let's say, I'll keep it simple even though these are not the numbers, but let's just say it's $5 8 hours from now. So I have 105. 105 at 5%. Now I have 110 plus a little extra because 105 and 5% should be like $6, let's say. So now I have 111. The 111, 3 hours later, another 5%. That's now going to be 117, 118. But imagine if I can wrap it, WSSN Nation, take it over to Abracadabra, put it on their platform and say, hey, I want, or they're saying, we're going to give you 50% APR on that wrap. Okay, we're going there first. So now I'm earning more money on top of my rebase every 8 hours. You got that, right? Then I'm going to stake it using my MIM. We're going to stake it, and now I can borrow against that number. Is that about right, Joshua Felder? Let me know. Question, boss, when I get some listings, I should just email them to you? Yes, email them. But that's not just good enough for a listing. You got to make sure it meets the criteria. I mean, in other words, I mean, do you want to get paid is what I'm saying. You're going to have to find out you're going to have to send me the info. Let me know if it's, because you can get listings all day. But the fact of the matter is, whether it's available, whether it meets the 50 to 70% criteria, you got to know that beforehand. All right. You're going to be involved. You're the one that's in the deal. Just keep that in mind. Yep. Hector Bank coming soon. Haha. Joshua Felder. Yes, you heard the news. Joshua Felder's here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. He's also responsible for initially telling us about Hector. He's also responsible for the video to help people get Hector, the HEC coin. But like I said, Joshua Felder, it's happened. USDT sent over to KuCoin, and you exchange your USDT for FTM Phantom Network. Then you send from FTM Phantom Network to your MetaMask. Game over. Game over, ladies and gentlemen. And the guys from Hector have been talking the right game, and I can't believe it. I just really can't believe it, because 664,000% right now, that's just ridiculous, right? That's absurd. Gary White's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name, and he says, wait a minute, I have a tagline, Eric. And he starts it. Good evening, SSN family. Let's get it. Good evening to you too. Thank you so much for being here. Gary White, thank you so much for your support. And once again, in case you just showed up, please smash the like button. And Gary White, in case you just showed up and you didn't hear the beginning, and a few other people may not have, that's right, you heard it correctly. There's an investor with millions of dollars sitting on the sideline. That's right, he has his duffel bag of cash, and he's sitting there saying, here's your assignment. Find me something that's 50% or 70% LTV, as long as it's single family or multifamily property. I'm putting the money in. You don't need no down payment. We don't need no stinking credit. You just need to find the property, and I'm going to break you off a little cash. How sweet is this, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. That's all I'm talking about. The no guru zone here. No guru. Nobody on the internet's going to offer you. I shouldn't say nobody on the internet. I'm going to say talk big smack. Nobody on YouTube is going to tell you this kind of stuff to get you a deal like this. They're going to tell you, give me 10,000, give me 5,000, give me 20,000, and then I'm going to help you out. And then they won't even help you get funding. And they're supposedly real estate gurus. Give me a break with all this. All right. Absolutely, boss. All right, Vanessa Comagate, I just wanted to be clear. Well, just because, some people are thinking when you sent that they would be able to just go, hey, I'm sending you over all these listings. And you're like, all these listings are void and no good. No, you got to do the little work and find out if this is legitimate and if it's still even available for sale. Make sure it meets the criteria, that it isn't out 45 minutes outside of LA, at downtown LA, and go from there. Okay. Oh, that's even cheaper. That's right, Joshua Felder. That's what I'm trying to tell you. USDT on Coinbase, you load it up, send it over to KuCoin. When you swap, man, I don't even think the swap fees were nothing but pennies, even because I used USDT to FTM pairs on KuCoin. It was like, I think it was like less than $1 or $2. It was crazy. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I was like, oh, I'm liking this. So we keep all our money, OCs. That's right. FETH, FBTC. You heard it. That's right. You guys, you clowns. That's right. I'm telling you, it's going down. I'm very happy about it. And I did it today. So it does work. It's lovely. All right. I don't do anything half-ass, love. All right. That's what I like to hear, Vanessa Comagate. I figured you wouldn't. I knew it. I was hoping so. And you're right down there, actually. So maybe you might find that needle in a haystack. Wilson Koo, once again, with the icon. Good evening. Diesel M, Curtis D, Joshua F, Vanessa K, Victor M, Silverman F. That's right. Wilson Koo, sup, brother? the love, ladies and gentlemen. You see it here, but I can't let this go. I can't let this go, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are talking about Hector Bank. These guys are talking about 4x4 bonding and staking. I don't really know about the bonding and staking yet, but if you start telling me that you're going to be bonding to be able to buy the HEC at a discount, and I'm still going to be getting my staking at this crazy, ridiculous price, if it goes something like that, well, then now we have a whole nother ball game, because now we're talking about putting it in the MIM, and that also means I can borrow against that. Oh my God, 664%. If this number holds up, let me give you guys an understanding. I haven't done the calculations yet, but here's what the calculation looks like for $1,000. You guys know what I always do. You take the two decimal points over. And basically, if you do 6,664 times 1,000, you're talking about $6 million. If you talk about $500, could be like 2 to 3 million. $200 could be like $1 million. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to put a lot of money into this just to find out 8-9 months later that it fell apart, folded. Just put in what you can lose. You don't have to be greedy. Even if you got 300,000, even if you got 50,000 from a little 1,000 or less investment, I always use 1,000 or less because you guys already know 70% of the population doesn't have $1,000, right? 60% of the population doesn't have 500. So this is what we're talking about here. So you got to make it a little easy. All right. Wilson Koo, feeling great, family. All right, Joshua Felder, I hope you're back. That was 85% last week. I'm hoping to hear that you're 95% this week. Good evening, Gary W. Peace. Wilson Koo, good eve, Koo, man. I like that. Victor M, it's too cold in Toronto. Need to be in PRDR. Wilson Koo, hey, man, you can make that happen. Just go visit Canada. They like Canadians in Puerto Rico, in the Caribbean, in the DR. No problem, or no problema. Leah Dennis, loving all the great gems that's being dropped tonight. Thanks, fam. 100% facts. Thank you so much, Leah Dennis. If this holds up, Hector will create multimillionaires. Exactly. In fact, I haven't done the numbers, which I wish I should have. I should have done them. But all I'm trying to say is this. If, in fact, hold on. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I got to go look at something. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to have to connect. Okay, so if they're going to be doing 12%, 17%, if they're going to be doing 17% every 5 days, you can almost do the numbers. In fact, I'm going to do the number right here. What, $1,000 times 17%, that adds 170. All right. 1170 times 17% is 198. I mean, never mind. I'll figure this out real quick for you guys. So let's just say we're doing 200, 5 days, 20 days. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to basically double your money somewhere around 16, 15 days, maybe less, if this holds up. I mean, if it holds up like this, that's what it's going to be. It's not even going to be. It's going to be 520. Take away a little because it's actually compounding every 8 hours. So yeah, you're going to be looking at like 2 weeks. Something like that, somewhere between 14 and 17 days. So this is going to be insane. All right. Victor M, it's cold. Yep. Thanks for dropping the gems. Yep. Multimillionaires in effect. Leah Dennis facts. That's why I try not to miss a live stream. Thank you so much. Vanessa Comagate, appreciate that. That's it. Yeah, a lot of people tonight. We don't have that many people on, but a lot of people, you know what it is on the internet. People are sitting here and they don't believe because they're going to think, oh, yeah, okay, he's going to ask us for 10,000, 5,000, 2,500, whatever, come to a webinar, whatever. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is SSN Nation. We don't do that. We try to help people here. So therefore, this is one of those times I don't know of any property like this. Maybe somebody else does. So why would I just hold it and not tell anybody when somebody else could make money from this? You could get it on the deal. I don't mind. Simple. Maybe I will mind because it could end up being $20 million property or something. I want some. But nevertheless, nobody usually is going to tell you this. And the gurus, they don't care about this. This is the part you pay for them courses, those real estate courses. You can find property damn near anywhere. There's not a shortage of property. The shortage comes into funding the property. Because most people, when they find $5 million property and the guy says, oh, where's that 1.25 million down payment? That's the part the gurus don't tell you. And people are like, wait, where am I going to get this 1.25 million? And then they come up with this fancy terminology talking about, oh, use other people's money. Like, okay, like, you know, somebody is going to give you 1.25. Let's get real, right? So they leave that tidbit out, but they'll tell you all the glossy stuff. Yeah, no money down. There's property. You can find it all over. They're not making that much land anymore. Don't worry about it. You know, all this nonsense, but the elephant in the room, if you find property, how are you going to fund it? That's the elephant in the room. And none of these gurus, these real estate dudes, are going to sit there and say, don't worry, I got you. I'll back it. They're making all this alleged money, but they ain't backing nobody's deal. Wonder why, right? No, there's no wonder why. They're making money off of all those books, courses they're selling. And then they're telling you to invest in their projects as a syndicator. Again, they're not using their money. You're giving them the money for the down payment. See what I'm saying? Welcome to SSN Nation. You don't have to pay us for that nonsense. We just try to give you some deals. That's all I'm saying. Enough. I won't talk too much because I almost got off of out of the doghouse from YouTube. So we'll see what happens from now on. Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right. Auntie Val, Professor Auntie Val's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. Hi, fam. Sorry I'm late. Been packing. Oh, it's okay. Have to fly out of town for a family member. Not looking good. Prayers, please. Oh, my. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to pray for Auntie Val because apparently she has an emergency that she has to attend to. So we're very sorry to hear this. Hopefully everything goes well, but you never know. All right. So we got to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Give her the prayers. So thanks, Auntie Val, Professor Val. In case you did not hear me, I have good news about Hector. I put in USDT today, and it looks like we're going to have Curtis Davis, a.k.a. Chili Davis, on the channel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I just see he popped up in as a special guest. And yes, Chili Davis is a channel also that you can go subscribe. He's talking about stocks. He's talking about making money. You know, he's part of the SSN DNA, helping people. And that's right. So in case you didn't hear, USDT purchased on anywhere. Doesn't matter. Coinbase for United States citizens. Send it over to KuCoin. KuCoin exchange USDT into FTM Phantom. Then after the exchange, send FTM Phantom to FTM on the Phantom Network. And then we exchange it for Hector and the swap on Spooky Swap. And then we go stake at Hector DA. Oh, there we go. So that is the news of the hour. Plus their other updates. They have white paper. They have Hector Bank. It's going out of control. Vanessa Case laughing. Compounding is snowballing. There you go. Like Einstein says. I don't know the quote really. All I know is Einstein says, compounding. That's what you do while you're sleeping, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get that, you win. Lachelle Duncan, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Prayers, Auntie Val. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here once again. And appreciate the support, Auntie Val. Sorry to hear that, sis. I will definitely pray for them tonight. Thank you so much. Vanessa Gate, Auntie Val showing the hearts and the strength. Evening, Auntie Val. That's Professor Auntie Val now. Professor Auntie Val, I believe in the power of prayer. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Curtis Davis who's going to join us in the house. Let's see. He might have some gems to drop. We don't know. Curtis Davis, can you hear us right now?
Yes.
He's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Right on.
Yes. I'm happy to see the SSN family. Good to see
Right
everyone.
on. I can barely hear you, but hold on real quick. I'm going to do a video because I have to get my earplugs in. So I'm going to run a little commercial real quick. All right, Curtis?
Sounds great.
Yeah, it'll be one of the 45-second ones. So, in fact, I'll do stylish, the number 5 promo. So it'll be 45 seconds, and I'll see you in a second. All right?
Come on, come on.
All right, a little SSN lifestyle. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have Curtis Davis in the house tonight. Can you hear me, Curtis?
Yes, thank you, Eric. Good to see you, Eric, and everybody in the SSN family. Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly, but I'm having a little problem with my headphones, but it's all right because we might have some feedback. But go ahead, we can hear you.
No, it was an exciting week in the crypto market and the stock market. It was awesome. We had in crypto, we had the crypto fall 5-10%.
Exactly. It was perfect timing for some people to get in before the next explosion. That's for sure.
Yes. I bought the dip twice this week, Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Beautiful. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's dropping some gems because that's what we should have been doing. And in fact, the heck itself, remember on Wednesday night, it was like 187, 195. Joshua Felder made a comment about it. Get it now because the charts were showing, and now it's at 273.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. And just think a week ago when Joshua Felder dropped that video, it was $27.
Wow. That is awesome.
Exactly. And you see what happened with Roblox today, one of your favorites, RBLX, is now up to 132.
It finally took off, baby. I hope everybody saw that sneaky partnership that happened behind the scenes with Nike.
Yeah, we dropped it. Told people, actually, it was $60-some when it first came out as an IPO. Remember, it went up to 78, 80, and then I told everybody to wait. It'll drop back into the 60s. And so everybody, we doubled our money. Doubled our money
once again.
Man, I'm loving this top 10%er stock market.
I'm loving it too. I love it. Like this week with Lucid, you broke it down last Friday. Yep. And you said it was for luxury, high-end luxury. So I bought all in.
There we go. There we go.
My money again.
Exactly. The roller coaster keeps going up.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, this just goes to show you. You guys, you don't want to miss the live streams. I do the videos, and those are one thing, but the live streams, you just never know what's going to be said or what's going to be talked about. And all, like you said, all of it was talked about already beforehand. So everybody had a chance to get in.
Multiple chances to enter. We talked about the metaverse. We talked about the crypto.
Yep. I got in fact, the metaverse, the SLGG went up 10. There was like two things that went up 10% today alone. They've been going up.
Oh my God.
So they're cruising. It's all go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we were talking about crypto for years. So we've been talking about stocks for years and real estate and everything. What can we say?
Yes. And the same stocks, NVIDIA, AMD, Lucid when it was CCIV. We were talking about it on the channel.
That's it. Oh, doubled our money again. I forgot about that. It was like $20 at the time.
Yeah.
No, it dropped to 18 and 16 even.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. That's right.
In a year.
That's right. And we were saying, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about that EVs, the future, the Fords, the GMs, the Lucids, the Neos, the Teslas, it's all happening.
Blink charging.
Blinks. There's just way too many.
Come to full circle.
That's right. That's right.
I feel so free.
All we can do is laugh right now. Oh, well, I have a feeling this is what's going to happen with the rest of the crypto as well. I think crypto is going to be the same way, because with Hector Bank coming out with this, other platforms are going to start coming out to match them. So they have the treasury to match Hector. Hector doesn't even have the treasury that a Time has, or a Klima, or anybody else. So it's going to Olympus. I mean, all these guys are going to follow suit. So
it's coming. Yep. Even Square is coming out with their own independent crypto platform.
That's correct. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. So I always have to say, get your free $10 of BTC from Coinbase down below in the description. All right, I'm going to take a few things. Hold on. We got to get some people in the house. Wow, I like that one, boss. Exactly. Yo, what's up, Curtis Davis from Joshua Felder?
What's up, Joshua?
Can we get a How to Get Hector for Dummies video, please? Vanessa Comagate. In fact, I'll drop it tomorrow, because basically, I'm telling you, there's nothing you need to do now. I'm sure you have Coinbase. All you have to do is go to Coinbase and buy USDT, which is Tether. Then you sign up with KuCoin. And on KuCoin, all you have to do is get your address for the USDT. You send it, your Coinbase, to KuCoin, USDT, and then you exchange USDT for FTM. They keep it they have it on the Phantom network at KuCoin. So now it's already on the Phantom network. So now all you have to do is send your FTM to your MetaMask on the Phantom Opera network. That's the start right there. No more swap, and all this other nonsense. No bridge, nothing. Then you go to Spooky Swap, and on Spooky Swap, you link it, connect to your wallet. You'll have the HEC in there, and you'll have the FTM in there. And then you swap your FTM for your HEC. And then you go to Hector DAO and you stake. That's it. But I'll make a video on it, because it's sweet right now. Now USA, that's why I think these guys are going to have hundreds of millions in this account, Curtis Davis. I think they're going to explode over the next 7 days.
Yes, KuCoin. I love it. The MetaMask connection.
That's
These
it.
platforms are making it easier and easier.
That's what I was counting on. And by the way, I'm giddy, because that meant it gets to bypass Ethereum fees.
No gas fees.
Yeah, we're bypassing them stupid $70, $80, $100, $200 gas fees, $300, stupid nonsense. That $300 could make you a millionaire on Hector DAO if it lasts a year.
That's right.
So I keep telling people those fees are siphoning off your wealth, and it could be big time if it
Yeah,
continues.
they all operate the same, siphoning
Yep.
off.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Same playbook.
Joshua Felder's been feeding off of the more than tripled on HEC. It's insane.
The money is piling up.
Exactly. But you got to get in the game, ladies and gentlemen. You have to take a risk. It's a risk still. You have to take a risk.
Yeah.
Joshua Felder says, ask Eric, he knows. That's it. Greek is a monster to watch out too. Yes, that's true. The Creek. Exactly. Sup, juvie lovers in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. Sup, SSN family. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Juvie lover, you never miss anything. We can go over it. But right now we have Mr. Financial in the house. We've been discussing stocks and crypto, so you haven't missed anything. So we're going to recap in a little bit, but you're just in time because now here's what you missed before VVS Finance. Oh my God. This is another one, ladies and gentlemen, that they're trying to do some big things as well. They're talking about staking. I don't know if you're up on all this crypto, Mr. Financial, because it's getting to be the Wild West out here.
No, I'm still learning myself. The only thing I have staked, I believe, is Celsius, Ethereum Celsius.
Right.
So
Well, that's
I'm
wise.
I'm getting familiar with the process, though.
Yes, exactly. But you can't miss out, man. $1,000 a year from now could be mills.
That's
Yeesh.
right.
Or a couple 100,000 at least on some of these platforms.
That's
So
the money is piling up. Joshua Felder.
exactly. 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 Wow. Okay, cool. All right. Auntie Val, Professor Littlebury told me Hector will soon include other platforms other than Phantom, not ETH. Oh, yeah. Prometheus heard me
Yeah.
when I started. I sent him over a message the other day. Yes, just yesterday, in fact. I was like, dude, you got to get off this ETH nonsense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, get off that nonsense, man. Come on. But they probably had it planned in the works. It ain't for me. But I'm glad to hear this. In fact, all these platforms, all these like Olympus and all these guys, they should
Yes. I'm
all be
starting to hear
offering.
more and more other platforms, Polygon. I'm hearing about all these new infrastructure
That's right.
blockchains coming online with different business only technology. It's awesome.
That is exactly right. In fact, this is what we were talking about just 2 days ago when we were talking about the banking system and the fact that at one time when I was doing the analogy like 30 years ago when ATM cards were popular and they would charge you extra money to go to another location to use the
Yes.
ATM card. And then all of a sudden somebody goes, we're going to we're going to connect with different banks and different branches where it's free. But if you're not with our organization, then we're going to charge you. And then the next guys come out, which is like now 55,000, 60,000 ATMs you can use for free. Like when you go to the 7-Eleven, doesn't matter your ATM for most places, it's free to use. You don't have ATM fees. So that basically took like 30 years. But
That's
crypto,
right.
it's
Create your
mathematical
own
equation.
network.
Yep. Yeah. So crypto, since it's a mathematical equation, they'll be able to shrink that 30 years down to like half that time. So expect big things over the next 3-4 years. It's going to be crazy.
Did you hear about the visa ban in the UK?
Yes, exactly.
You see how that works? They said they're not going to take it anymore.
That's right.
Going up in the payment technology is old and stuff.
That's right.
It was us. We're going to go with the firm.
That's right. That's right.
You love
Exactly. Exactly. Europe's going to come first because America's still trying to figure out how they're going to take the money from the citizens.
Exactly.
That's what they're trying to do. They're sitting there like, hey, wait a minute. We got to figure out how we're going to tax these fools. They're about to make millions of dollars right now. We don't know where that money is.
That's right.
Oh, hey, I got stories to tell you, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna go get some other stuff. Here we got Leah Dennis makes a comment. Thanks, Vanessa K, for asking. Boss man, I will be looking out for the video for dummies. Much love. Okay, no problem. That's funny. Wow, thank you, Professor Val. Exactly. Oh man. Oh yes, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome. This is a great time to be alive. We told you guys, emerging millionaires, you're in the house. You have it right here before your very eyes. It's happening. You just have to take a risk. Oh, man. Aaliyah Dennis, I have my strengths, but crypto ain't one of them. Hey, crypto's not nobody's. Only 225 million people mess with crypto out on the whole planet. That's it. So there's still 7 billion people to go. There's lots of money to be made right now. This is the gold rush. Crypto is gold rush. That's basically what it is. All right, Joshua Felder saying exactly right. We are now playing like the banks. Take advantage while you can, or take advantage while you can. Ha ha ha, exactly. We got to take a risk though. We're in early banking. Just pretend like this is 1917, 1910, where they didn't even, banks were like new, and they're sitting there like, okay, that's what this is right now, where nobody knew in 1925 that you'd be able to borrow to buy a house. I mean, they were
millions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much money in crypto right now. They're shoving it in NFTs and different digital products, digital land. There's billions of dollars. They don't know what to do.
Exactly. Billions. Exactly. In fact, I'm probably going to put it on the screen because Olympics, they have treasury, I believe. It's out of control. Just them alone. And then the other guys have hundreds of millions, like 700 million is another one, like Time in Wonderland. It's just out of control.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll probably show it on the screen when I get to it, but it's happening. It's going down. The next banking revolution is now here, and we're alive to see it.
Yeah, we're at
and take advantage.
The front, the early days.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Let me see if they're going to show me. I think I'm going to have to. Oh, that's Hector. Sorry, I might have logged in. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to pull up this on the screen, Curtis.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to Olympus, and I'll put us on the side, so we'll still be on screen though. But
awesome.
This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. This is crazy right here. Total value deposited as of today, $3 billion at Olympus. Their treasury, $753 million in it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is insane. And their runway is 13 days. So in case people don't understand what the runway means, this is if nobody does anything, they can give us the rebase and all that for 313 days right now, which means everybody's a millionaire who invested basically about 1,500 or more. You'll be a millionaire, or in the hundreds of thousands. So
$1,500. That's all.
That's it. That'll get you there. And then in the year, you'll have like, you know, I'm thinking Olympus. Olympus, you'll probably have like 400,000. But on the other ones, well, forget Hector. We'll go with Time and Klima. If you had $1,500 on Time and Klima, and their runway ends up being a year, which actually Wonderland's Time, it is a year, but that'll be $1 million. So on Time and Klima, it'll be somewhere like 700 to $1 million.
I think I could take $750,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I could
Hey, the reason why I get excited is because let me give you guys some food for thought. I'm going to tell you guys something that I find so funny. There's something that happened when I played poker online, and they blocked us online in 2009. So what actually happened was there was just like crypto. If you were in Europe, there was no block. So if I had money at a thing called NetTeller. NetTeller's blocked coming into the United States. So I was like, cool, it's untrackable. So now when I go to Europe, I can take all the money out in Europe. United States doesn't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I just started laughing. And this is the same thing that's going to happen with crypto. I'm not taking my money out in the United States. I'll just go transfer it to something in Europe that the United States not even a part of, and then I'll take the money out there. I'm just like, you guys, they're cracking me up with this. So the same thing's going to happen again. So, or just say I live in Dominican Republic, and then they'll open a bank account there. And again, we're not in the U.S. financial system. Take the money out over there. They won't know nothing about it.
Strategy. I love it.
Exactly. I just give people the straight playbook. I don't need to sugarcoat it around. That's why I'm one of America's most dangerous.
I'm thinking about becoming the next Jason Bourne with 5 passes.
There you go. That's it exactly. That's it exactly. That's why this thing about privacy with crypto, you might want to start taking it a little serious, because there's a lot of people who say, well, privacy is no big deal. But actually, it kind of is no big deal. But if somebody knows your SIN string, for instance, your SIN string, they can always look it up on the ETH scan or the whatever Polygon on their scan. Mm-hmm. So they can always track all your transactions if they know your link, your string. So that's why that thing needs to be private, because it's trackable. So anybody can track it. And of course, the government can track it. So that's why you have to pay attention to certain things. But like I said, ultimately, what's going to end up is we're going to put it in a black box outside the United States jurisdiction. And then they can't do nothing anyhow, because they won't have access to when I draw it out on another country. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, and I'm broke, so government, don't worry about it.
I got 0.000.
That's right. That's it. That's it. We have zero monies. I'll be looking out for the video by dummies. Exactly. All right. Having fun in games. This is why we're partially banned on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Typo, take advantage, please, my people. Exactly. I'm telling you, Joshua Felder. Mr. Felder is correct from Professor Auntie Val. Take advantage. Everybody's throwing down with this. The only reason, Curtis, I don't know how you feel, but I just feel bad because a lot of people don't have $200 or $300 or $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 that they can put into this. But I'm just happy that all it takes is 100, 200, 300. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. The opportunity is so great.
Exactly. Exactly. And here's Vanessa Comagate.
Hit one time and you will become rich.
That's it. The Mark Cuban, what he says, you could go 0 for 100, but one time. It's all one time.
Now you're considered a genius by Forbes and all the rest.
Exactly. Exactly.
Joshua Felder.
Exactly. We are in the
2021.
Exactly. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you know what it's going to be like next Christmas, ladies and gentlemen? If Hector, Olympus, Time, Strong Block, if any 2 or 3 of those are still around a year from now, then I guess the prophecy of emerging millionaires will come to fruition. So it will be shame on you if you didn't put in a few $100 in one of these, or a few of them, diversified, you know?
Yeah.
It would seriously not be cool if you don't do something, ladies and gentlemen. You got to do it. We are, Vanessa Comagate says, we are in the beginning stage of the next world revolution. Amazing. Exactly. This is the Industrial Revolution all over again, except crypto.
crypto.
Yep. And
Instant. This is what we dreamed of early days of Bitcoin.
yep.
Someone could send someone else money, no barriers across the globe instantly. This is what we
Exactly.
dreamed of.
Exactly. Exactly. Right now, no more wiring, no IBAN
Yes,
numbers, no wire stuff.
the country is checking your money before it exits.
Exactly. 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 Or they may even hold it up, being like, we have a problem. We have a problem. We can't send this. Jeez. Unbelievable.
While
Joshua
I'm
Felder.
in this country spending hundreds of thousands, someone else is living in another country spending a fraction and living 2 times as better.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. Joshua Felder says, you know it's serious when the bank is asking you what you do in crypto. I just said, just stuff. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Very good answer. Because you know you're going to be on that report that they're sending in, Mr. Felder, at the bank.
We got a new guy.
That's right. We have another guy depositing thousands. Hold on a minute. We don't know what's going on here. Hey, I can't remember the name of that damn report, but ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you something.
In fact, I have a friend. They said his bank will no longer accept money by
Oh,
crypto.
no, no,
He
no.
told me that. He said they won't even let him buy for crypto.
Oh, no. This is getting ridiculous, like a drug dealer. Wow.
And he
Wow.
said Coinbase is putting limits on it on his accounts too.
Oh, yeah. 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 That's the thing right there. Remember, I told you guys, don't mess with Coinbase. All you want to do is load money up on Coinbase and then send it into the ether, but don't be bringing it back out through Coinbase because Coinbase is the federal government. They had to get approval when they first started out in San Francisco. They had to go with the feds, the SEC, and all these guys to get approval to do what they're doing. So, as far as I'm concerned, they're Fed Bank crypto. That's all I'm going to say. So you got to be careful. But yeah, what I was going to say about the reports. So when you go down to the bank, you see that stuff in the movies where they say, okay, put in less than $10,000 and they won't report it. That's actually not true. What it's really true is Joshua Felder shows up, puts in $5,000. Joshua Felder shows up, puts in $8,000. Joshua Felder shows up, puts in $15,000. All three of those are going to be reported. Not just one, all three. And people don't fall for this, putting in $9,990 and all that nonsense. That's another flag. That's basically, if you're rolling in money, you're getting flagged at the bank. That's face facts. Don't think that just because you put 1,000 in, you're not being flagged. You're being flagged. All right.
You got more money than the average person.
Exactly. Exactly. When you know 70% of the population doesn't have 1,000, soon as somebody puts in 1,000, they're like, wait, where did he get that from? What? Hey, what's going on here? How'd this guy get $3,000? Where did he put that? What's going on? That's right. So don't believe the movies, ladies and gentlemen. They're actually tracking you all the time. So just keep that in mind. All right.
Yes, in the free America.
Yeah, land of the free, right? Yeah, right. Land of the free. Right. I'm sorry. You can't leave.
Cash App that they're going to start tracking that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down.
$601. Watch out.
Yep, exactly. That's why they started talking about that 600 thing, even though it's not going to happen. But the thing is, they wanted to talk about to see get feedback from the population. That's all that's going to happen. But they're already doing it. It's ridiculous. They already can track everybody's bank accounts. It's ridiculous. They just go after certain people. Vanessa Comagate says, "Thanks, boss, you gangster." Yeah, that's right. I keep telling you guys, man, things don't appear. That thing, that sign in the window on the mirrors. things are closer than they appear or further away than they appear, that kind of stuff, all that kind of stuff. Believe me, the federal government's no friend of mine. I've always been on the tracked list. So it's no surprise. I've been on the track list for years. They don't change laws for ordinary people. They change laws for what I do. Unfortunately, I haven't come up with anything outrageous lately in the last 20 years. But when SSN Lifestyle happens, there's going to be some twists that helping OCs, they don't like that. So I'm going to make it happen either way and run me my food stamp card. Vanessa Kamake. That's right. Get me that food stamp card as well. Exactly. That's right. I'm poor man. I'll just chill with maritime law. That's right, Joshua Felder. That's it exactly. All right, Curtis Davis. We're gonna get some comments in the way. We have some new people in the house. Philly Flipper has joined us. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. He's calling Safe Moon is the one. Philly Flipper. I don't know where you've been. I have to say, Safe Moon came out. Yes, we were talking about it when it had, I believe, 7 zeros, point, and then zeros. There were 7 of them zeros in front of it. But in the meantime, Sheba came out, had 6 zeros in front of it, and now only has 4 zeros in front of it. And Olympus came out. Hector has now come out. Wonderland Time has come out. There is no reason for me to put money into Safe Moon and sit here and wait for another year or two. Because I don't know what Safe Moon is. I'm looking it up right now, Joshua Felder. Do you know what Safe Moon is? I think there's probably still 6 zeros as far as I know. But I'm going to go find out just so we can check it out. Safe Moon. Let's see. I have nothing against Safe Moon, but right now you have lots of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they went from 7 zeros to 5 zeros. They're going in the right direction over the last 6 months. That's a good thing, but there's so many other things right now that you can do. Philly Flipper, don't bring that Let's Go Brandon in here to me. Come on now, man. I have some words on that, and I get banned for talking about this kind of stuff. I was just coming out of the doghouse. Uh-oh. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Family Matters just showed up. That was my dad that's trying to reach me, so I need to check something out, make sure it's all good. But here is the number for, okay, we're good. All right, we're good, ladies and gentlemen. He was sending me a number I needed. All right, so yeah, nothing wrong with Safe Moon. Let's go, Brandon. All right, I know that's supposed to be an FU to the current president, but all I'm going to say is, okay, how can I say this? So we need an infrastructure bill. We've been needing one. You know, no tax cut, no tax breaks are needed for the rich when you have crumbling bridges and highways and infrastructure. So these guys get the infrastructure bill passed. Pretty much all the Democrats vote for the infrastructure bill, and only about 8 or 9 Republicans voted for the infrastructure bill. And then, unbelievably, you have Republican senators tweeting, "Hey, look what I have done for you, my constituents. I finally got this infrastructure into you." Not the 9 dudes that voted. The other 40, I'll say, the other 40 dudes, there's like 10 to 20 of them tweeting like they voted yes on the infrastructure bill. People, come on. These guys are voting against you and then turn around and tweet and put on their social media that they helped you get this stuff passed and get this infrastructure. Man, stop. Stop, please. Stop. Please. Attack. I tell everyone, just start from wherever you are. Just start and start now. As Auntie Val, I don't expect you to comment on this because I'm the one in the doghouse, Curtis Davis. Auntie Val. All right. Here we go. Philly Flippers in the house. Build Back Better plans a direct attack on crypto. Oh, Philly Flipper, please. There is no attack on crypto. The attack on crypto is this. When the JP Morgans and the banks and the federal government, which they've already started before the Build Back Better, before Coinbase was already out, they're already tracking your crypto. They already made it taxable events when you sell. All of that's already in place. There's nothing that Build Back Better is going to be doing. All right? Nothing's going to be happening. Philly Flipper, that is correct. I disagree with you guys on this. Everything's already in place for actually more stuff for cryptos coming. You'd think they're going to let Olympus, Wonderland, and Time and all these guys run roughshod like this? Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Facts. They are flagging. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. Oh, Brian P's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. So glad to see you once again. Brian P, smash that like button. I love it. Curtis Davis, you still with us? Facts. They're lagging. Joshua Felder, LOL. That's it. Exactly. Thank you, brother. Philly Flipper, VVS Finance. Brian P, you're co-signing with Joshua Felder. I love it. I love it. We are all co-signing the VVS Finance right now. In fact, we should get some of that right now. What am I talking about? I haven't gotten any VVS Finance. Heard about SafeMoon, but not too sure about it. I'll look into it. Joshua Felder, like I was saying, SafeMoon is cool. We were talking about it when there were 7 zeros in front of it like 6 to 8 months ago, but it's only went down 2 zeros. Meanwhile, you can double your money on Olympus and Time and Klima within 30 to 45 days. So unless SafeMoon goes from the what is it, 5 zeros or 6 zeros now? 5 zeros. The 5 zeros to 1 cent or something, I'd rather go with the every 8-hour rebasing program right now. That's the way I look at it. SafeMoon is not in any major exchanges. Once they convert to V2, it's on. Get in now. SafeMoon, Philly Flipper, thank you so much for saying that, because when it had the 7 zeros in front of it, we talk about it here. This is OC, ordinary citizens don't have that much money. But I was saying, this is what I do. Put in $25, $50, something like that. That 25 or 50 bucks ends up being millions of coins. So I have millions of coins of SafeMoon already because I bought when it had 7 zeros in front of that after that point. So if they go to $1, 50 cents, anything like that, we're all good. In fact, even if they go to 10 cents, we're all good. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, Philly Flipper, because it's still not too late. And I like this information because I didn't know they were going to be on major exchanges. That's what's holding them back, just like what's holding Hector DAO back. Same thing. So he is right about this. If it does turn into where you can get it on major exchanges, but you can get it on Bitmart. That's where I got it, on Bitmart. I think it's on BitTrue as well. So you can get them on all those. Andy Ortiz is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. What's up, everybody? We're talking crypto, Andy Ortiz, your favorite subject matter, I believe. All right, Curtis Davis, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
I think something happened on your speaker. I can barely hear you. Philly Flipper, thank you so much for saying that. Love this stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that support and comment and feedback. Damn, heck at 280. Damn, man, I just put some more money on and I need to put it over and swap in. Jeez, I'm still late, but it's all right. It's still early. Flipper to the moon. Square's new division, TBD, describes a protocol for exchanging digital TB DEX protocol, of course. You know Square's going to be in it. You know Twitter's going to be in it. Chili Davis, you guys see the name. He has his channel now. That's Mr. Financial, who's on the live stream with us tonight. He's a member of the channel. That's why he can be on the live stream, because anybody can join who's a member of the channel can be on any live stream that's under the community tab. That's how you get here. I can barely hear you, Curtis Davis. Your speaker went down.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Let me know if you guys can hear Curtis Davis, because on my end it's very faint. It's like your speaker got turned down. We're definitely all good, says Andy Ortiz. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Financial can get his things together. I'm going to go put some other things on the screen because we talked about Olympus. Let me see. Olympus is now 776 a coin, which is their own. I'm going to go see what Wonderland's doing. Wonderland used to be somewhere around, I think it was 88. Was it around 8,800 a coin? I think it was something like that. So we're going to go look at this real quick, and then we'll come back. I'll let Curtis Davis see if he can see what's going on with the speaker. But all right. So they always open up in a separate app. Yeah, it opens up in a separate window. All right. In case you just missed this, the real estate, ladies and gentlemen, investor has millions of dollars. He's looking for something specific in downtown LA. He wants it 45 minutes from downtown LA. You don't need any credit. You don't need any money. He's going to put up the money, but he's looking for something that has a 50% to 70% LTV, loan to value, meaning a $10 million property that you can buy for anywhere from $5 million to $7 million. Even if it needs rehab, he will put in the rehab money. So you're good. All right. Oh my God, the time staking has went up to 91% APY. This is good. This is good, ladies and gentlemen. Time is making it. Oh, and their coin price went up to 9,000 now. This is great, ladies and gentlemen. It keeps moving. This is beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't unmute. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get this back. Let's see. I'm gonna do it this way. Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Curtis Davis is going to be mute for a second. Let me know when you unmute. Oh, nope. It's off and on. We'll see. Okay, he's off. Can you hear me, Curtis Davis?
I can hear you there loud and clear.
Yeah, it's still faint. I don't know what happened to your microphone. We definitely all good, Eric. Cool. No, we can't hear him. Thank you. Yeah, your microphone's way too low. I can hear him just a little bit. Exactly. It was very small. I think whoever Amazon accepts as crypto is going to be the currency. It's all that rat Bezos hands, unfortunately. I share your sentiments. I share your sentiments. Yeah, exactly. The geek from a well-to-do family. The geek has it. He's going to accept crypto, and he's going to make another billions of dollars off of it. But that's just the way it goes. You know, nothing we can do about it. Those who have the money make the gold. So unfortunately, it's going to happen. But again, us as ordinary citizens, we have a shot at this. We have a shot, ladies and gentlemen, to get involved. All right. So anytime you want to chime in, Curtis Davis, let me know. Oh, it looks like he's gone. All right, I'm pretty sure I put 100 in time, but when I check on the pool, I can't see the money. Andy Ortiz. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna put the time up for you. Let me. I don't. Okay, hold on a second. Let me. Here. Let me. I'll do it this way. Let me see if I don't have to. Let me see if I. Yeah. Let me see. I don't think it'll show. All right. So it's going to tell me I'm on the wrong network, which is fine. But what are we on here? We're on a Avalanche, right? So let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to connect. I'll show you what you could be missing. Let me see. 100 in time, but when I check on the pool, I can't see the money. Okay. First of all, did you swap your time on Trader Joe's XYZ? All right. Trader Joe XYZ. That's the first thing you need to do. Let me do it this way. Let's go here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. All right. So let me know, Andy Ortiz, if you've already swapped your time at Trader Joe's, right? That's what you have to do. The AVAX in the time. So once you do that, then you have to set up in your MetaMask, you have to set up your memo, right? So that's one of the things that you have to do. I've been messing around with so many things. I can't remember everybody's thing, but time. Yeah. Then you got to make sure that you imported the token time and you imported memo, right? So then once you do your AVAX to time on Trader Joe, then you come to Wonderland. And then I can't remember the first part, but if it's like everybody else, you have to approve the time. And then you hit stake. Well, you put max, but you have to leave a little AVAX in your account because there's fees. So if your AVAX account has 0 in it, then you're not going to be able to stake. You're going to have at least like $5 or something in there. All right. And so then you hit max, but you want to leave a little AVAX in your account, and then you can stake, and then it'll show up and you're going to have to refresh your page. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. I think I did a video on time. I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember actually. I know I did one on Klima. And by the way, Vanessa Kamagate, remember when you went to what I call Tulum, Mexico? Today, I find out I was mispronouncing it all this time. Apparently, it's called Tulum, Mexico. Can you believe that? But anyhow, this is what we're talking about. So I want to let you guys know something. So that 0.32 times 9 is 27. And most people know I started with $912. And it was October 21st. I started with 1,052, but with all the fees and stuff, it ended up being $912 was in the account. And so all you do is, what I do is 0.32 times the coin, which is 9,000. So that's just say 2,700. And so that's where it went in less than a month, because we still have 2 days before it's November 21st. So just to let you guys know, it's moving. All right. At least that should be the value when I switch it out. But it's one of those things. All right. Boss man, can you also make another video for Dummies on Wonderland Time and Klima? Leah Dennis, actually, the Klima is actually, I made a video on Klima already. So you can search the channel and get the Klima one. I think I did one on time because time was relatively easy because it's on the AVAX network. And by the way, you can go to Coinbase, get your AVAX there. You can send your AVAX to your MetaMask on the Avalanche network. It's a beautiful thing. At least my Coinbase went directly to the Avalanche AVAX. And then on top of that, at Trader Joe's, I swapped into time, and it was simple. Same thing that's happening now with Hector with the KuCoin thing. It's 2 things and done. I love that. But let me see. I think I did a Wonderland. If I didn't, I should have. Oh, I did do a Wonderland. So that's when it was 55,000 APY. So I'll put a link in the chat room so you can see the Wonderland. Oh, where is it? I'll put a link in the chat room for the video for Wonderland. Nope, that's not it. That's Wonderland Time. That won't do it. Let me go get the link for it. I blew it. Here we go again. Let me see if I can get this. Okay. Let's see if that one worked. Nope, that didn't work either. It won't let me copy and paste it for some weird reason. Don't want you guys to have that link to that video. What's happening here? Finally, Link copied to clipboard. Okay. All right. Here's the Wonderland. That one was the easier one. That was the easier one. So Wonderland's in the chat room. It should be anyhow. It'll show up. Damn, the FBI cut Curtis Mike. They're on to us. Philly Flipper. That's funny. No, these guys have been on me since 30 years, man. Don't worry about it. Yes, I did. Okay, then that's weird. Andy Ortiz, then you must have missed something. Just double check and make sure you have something in your AVAX account. And it should be like, well, $5. Just make sure you have some in AVAX because that would have held it up. And make sure you have your tokens are imported. You have the memo. You have the time in your Avalanche MetaMask. That would be needed as well. Sorry, my phone battery went out. No worries, Mr. Financial. It's all good. Thank you so much for being on and helping out people. What threw me off about time at first is while it's staking, the time goes to 0. Oh, yeah, exactly. It goes to 0 and then it yeah, glad you mentioned that. It does go to 0. Right. Exactly. And also I left a little time in my account as well. So I didn't max it. So that's the other thing. When you max it, it would go to 0, but you still need some AVAX in your account. Just keep that in mind. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving. You got to love this crypto game. It's big time. It's happening. All right. Sorry, phone battery. Yes, it is Tulum. Let me call it Tulum this whole time. But now I find out I mispronounced it as Tulum, which is actually cooler. I like Tulum. That sounds a little cooler. Yeah, as of right now, I got to put more AVAX in there. There we go, Andy Ortiz. I think that's it. As long as there's like $5, it takes like, I don't even know, 50 cents or something. It's a small little amount, but you do need some AVAX. If it's at 0 or if it's under like 50 cents or $1 or whatever, then it won't go through. So that's all it is. I can't do ETH anymore. They kill pockets. Exactly, Joshua Fellow. Now you know I've been on the rant about ETH ever since I did the Wonderland time. I think that was the first video, and I was like on these fees, and then the Avalanche Network fees were like minimal. But then when I did Klima, I was like, wait a minute, this is getting ridiculous. And then, of course, when we tried to do Hector, I really got belligerent at that point because they're taking $200 in ETH fees. It's ridiculous. We need Melanie Bonita to do an ebook on all of these. Vanessa Kamagate. Hey, we might be able to talk Miss 25 streams of income into that because then she would be 26, 27, 28, 29 streams of income with 4 or 5 different books. Not a bad idea. We might be able to sell her on that. Okay, I'm out, everyone. Have a good night. God bless us. Thank you so much, Philly Flipper. Glad that you were here. Thank you for that contribution with the Safe Moon, because I agree with you. Everybody should have a little bit dabbled in here and there, because if something blows up, it doesn't take much. Just like what happened right now. $27 a week ago was Hector. Now it's $280, 10 times our money if we'd have been able to get it in. And if Hector does, let's just put it plain and simple. It's not too late, ladies and gentlemen. If Hector does what Time, Ohm, Klima, where their coins are into the thousands, then that means we're still at the beginning at the $280 level. So you could get rich in many different ways here, because even if you have the Heck coin, you're sitting there. If you had 1, 2, 3 coins, and if those things go up to 10, 20, 8,000, 5,000, 4,000, whatever the case may be, we can dream. It's going to be awesome, right? Just think about it. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me see what's down below. Don't forget, down below, free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase if you're new here, down below in the description. Free $5 of Shiba from Webull, down below in the description. The link to get your unstoppable domain, if you don't know what that is, That is a .crypto, .nft, .x, .wallet. That's the kind of names that they have, like a domain. You can actually put a website on this crypto domain, but that's not it. The major thing about it is anybody can send it to your domain crypto. So ericbird.crypto, stopstrugglingnow.crypto, ssnlifestyle.crypto. If somebody said, I want to send you $100, all I have to do is go, cool, ssnlifestyle.crypto. That's it. I don't have to send you any strings. And then that money comes directly into my wallet, bypassing everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. Yep. Got to stake the heck coin. Exactly. Gonna have to. Curtis Davis, Georgia, hoping to win Rivian plant contract. They have the Kia plant currently. They'll probably get it. The cost of living's less. They have land there. It's a beautiful thing. I wouldn't be surprised by that. And Rivian's blowing up the stock market for some, again, strange reason. I can't believe it, but they're backed. They're backed by the right guys. So there's no surprise on that. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 hour, 51 minutes in on the Friday night live stream. Please smash the like button. I'm going to be dropping a video about downtown Miami pre-construction. So that's what I wanted to show you. And by the way, if you didn't see the trailer, let me know if you saw the trailer in case you showed up late. Let me know if you received the notification from YouTube as well. I'm going to play a little video, and then I'm going to come back, and we're, of course, going to talk about some real estate information because I'm excited. All the OCs who got into the Punta Cana or Dominican Republic market, I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy for you because I started talking with another member, which I didn't even realize until tonight, that I bought at the Panorama Garden Unit A2, which is a penthouse. The guy just told me tonight, an SSN Nation member, that he too bought Panorama Garden Unit A2. So then he sent me an email going, man, I don't know if this is going to end up being a good deal because he sees the prices on Airbnb and things like that. So I had to send him a message, and it was long and lengthy. And I was like, hold on now. If you have the same unit, he kept saying he had a townhouse unit A2 at Panorama Park. So I thought he had a Panorama Park townhouse, which is the standalone unit, so to speak. It's almost two villas side by side connected. So I thought that's what he had. And so I have different points of view, whether you have a villa, a townhouse, a villa, or a condo, or a penthouse unit like what I have. But I found out he actually, I don't know why he kept saying Panorama Park, but he has the same unit I do. He has a penthouse. So we have two people that have a penthouse in Panorama Garden that I know of in SSN Nation. So he was concerned about the prices. And I was like, well, it's not really the prices of everybody else right now. It's because next year, this time, by the time they finish building our thing, there's going to be roughly 300,000 to 400,000 people coming to Punta Cana area every month. There's going to be 5 million to 7 million people coming. 500,000 to 700,000 people coming to the Dominican Republic island every month in a year from now. They're already 450 in October, and we're not even in prime time. So they're already going to have 500,000. Generally, half the people come to the Punta Cana area, and the other half go to the other parts of the island. So when they build all these condos, nothing's going to change. If they have 700,000 people coming every month on average, 300 to 350 is going to be coming to Punta Cana. You're going to have a demand that's going to be off the chart. And even after they finish all these projects, they're still not going to have enough buildings built. They're still going to have to build another 4 years from now to reach that capacity. So some people are going to be staying in La Romana. Some people are going to be staying in Cap Cana. Some people are going to be staying in Los Terrenos. So I just had to let them know that because you see these prices now doesn't mean that's going to be the prices later. And I also said, if you have a penthouse unit like I do, you're going to have to start thinking about Nikki Beach. I sent them over some pictures, which I haven't showed you guys yet, except one time I showed you, since I have a penthouse units that have the terraces, and the penthouse units I have, they have the full-size bathroom. I said, well, you should have a sleeping area up there, right? So has anybody been to Nikki Beach, whether it's in Vegas or Tao or any other like these club beach areas where they have these beds that are day beds, so to speak, where they're like 8 feet by 8 feet and they're usually white and people lay on them during the day while they're in the pool or whatever. That is even an option as long as you have pools and a stand. Now you can do like Nikki Beach, South Beach in Miami, where they actually put drapes around it. And so now somebody can sleep overnight outside. It's 85 degrees damn near every night, at least for 6 months. And then, or you can do the next best thing. You can actually make a nice little place up there. All you need is basically 6 feet by 6 feet. And when you have 500 square feet, 6 feet by 6 feet, that's not a lot of room. So I was telling him, you make it an 8 sleeper or the option to make it an 8 sleeper. So now your value's increased. So you think everybody at the Vista Cana or Cana Rock or Primavera or downtown, you're going to be competing with nobody when you upgrade your unit, and you're not competing with anybody because we're in Panorama. I'm going to talk about that in a second. All right. Yes, Georgia. I saw the trailer. Andreen Miller, thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate that. Diesel Mike, Sono, SEV, had an IPO recently. Solar-powered cars, maybe a new wave of the EV market. They've been trying to do solar-powered cars. Fisker has a panel on top of their car even 6-7 years back. The problem is the panel itself hasn't been able to generate enough electricity for a recharge. That was the idea, that they would be more efficient, but the panels aren't more efficient. They're not like have these big gains on efficiency. They're small gains. And so, yes, when the day comes where these guys can grab 90% of the sun coming in translates into battery power or battery storage, now they have something. And so if they can do that, then that would be awesome. And that would be a company everybody should invest in. We're going to have to look into it, Diesel Mike. Thanks for dropping that gem. Again, that's why you have pen pads and papers, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what's going to be said. And once again, 1 hour and 58 minutes in, please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and please click all notification bells, because we are out of the doghouse and I love it. All right. So let me get back to this, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter where you are. It could be Tulum, Mexico. It could be Cabo. It could be South America. It could be Europe. It could be the Caribbean. It could be Hawaii. It could be America, Miami. It doesn't matter. What you have to be as an investor, we've talked about this before, and you're doing rentals, you have to stay up on your markets. So tonight, I'm going to show you guys something because of this conversation I had earlier. I'm going to show you something on in Punta Cana. All right. I'm going to show you guys something in Punta Cana. On Airbnb. So let me see if I can get it here for us. I'm going to put it on the screen. All right. I want to show you guys. I've talked about this before. What I talked about before was the Soul Fest is in Punta Cana at the end. It's like January 24th, 25th, 26th, somewhere like that. And the problem with this is, I'm going to let that set. The problem is the Hard Rock Hotel and Casinos hosting the Soul Fest. And so what did Hard Rock do? They said no problem. At first, they had a 4-night minimum. But now, due to the COVID restrictions being lifted a little more, they made it a 7-night minimum. So while I was sending over an email and I was giving him my prediction on how much I'm charging, I just told him how much I'm charging at Vista Cana for my unit. I said, I don't really care what somebody else is selling their unit for. But I said, here, let's look at in January, around this time when they have the Soul Fest. And I was explaining to him, when you go on Airbnb, you'll see people renting out a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, a villa for $150, $100 a night. Some people are $300, some people are $250. It's all over the map. Just because 5 or 6 people want to rent for $150 or less, that means nothing. So then, which is, let me see if it came up yet. And so I'm going to show you guys once again, in case you're new to real estate, we're going to talk about it. I have potential SSN new business opportunity for investment. Think crypto wallet and processor of payments without involving the banks. That's what we're talking about, Wilson Koo. You know you got to send me some of that. You know you have to send that to me. So we're going to talk about that. But this is now real estate 101 or next level, because first you have to have property. Second, you're going to rent property. And third, you have to determine how much it's going to be. We've talked about this before, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But tonight I wanted to show this again because I have the dates January 26th through the 27th, which is 6 nights. I put in 5 guests. So the reason I say this is because you can see here, $79 a night. This is in Verone. Now, Verone is not the upscale area, but it's going to be. And as you can see, this looks like a very, very nice unit. But in Verone, they probably didn't spend that much when they got the unit, but it's very nice. So $79 a night is what this person is charging for their villa, whether it's a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, I don't know. But that's pretty low. There's a pool there. That's it. That's all there is. It's basically a complex with a pool, just like an ordinary. Now, down here in Cap Cana, 155, 230, 365, 380, 145. Now, you guys might think that this might be a good price depending on what you have. This right here is 143. This is another villa that sleeps 7 people. He's only charging 143. This person here, 164. And they have a villa. But again, they're not in any project, so they don't have any soccer fields, amphitheaters, movie theaters, tennis courts, 5 or 10 pools, lakes, beaches, restaurants. You have to leave these villas. All right. Now, here's another person, 106. They have a condo, 2 pools, jacuzzi, a normal condo. Here's another person, 250, beachfront penthouse. I'm just illustrating all this. The reason why I'm illustrating all this is because this is January 20th through 26th. And here's what I need to show you. Because when you see this, this is like crazy. This is crazy because I'm using Hard Rock simply because this is going to be the standard for when somebody says there's a concert in town. I have my 4 to 6 friends with me or my 4 to 8 friends with me. And they're sitting there looking at your Airbnb and they're going, okay, this villa over here is cool. They're already spending the Soul Festival tickets for the 3 nights. They're already spending that money. Then they're saying, well, if I stay at the Hard Rock, you guys can see what's on the screen. Islander Junior Suite with 2 double beds. Sure, 815 square feet's pretty big, but that's $821 a night. They have to stay there 6 nights minimum. That's roughly like $5,000. Okay, now it gets worse. It gets worse. Here's a junior suite with 2 king's beds and a sofa sleeper. So this can sleep 4 people. They call it 4. I call it 5 or 6. But the fact of the matter is this is $865. This is all inclusive. This is all you need to compare yourself to because the concert is at this location. And mind you, the concert is not the 20th through the 24th. So the fact is that they have these prices a week before, or basically 5 days before the first event. This just tells you right now, somebody's going to pay this at Hard Rock, or they're going to pay this at one of the places, either staying downtown or even at the Cana Rock condos, or they're going to pay this at Vista Cana, or they're going to pay this at the beach. They're going to pay half of this to 3/4 of this at your spot, as long as you have everything nice. So I just wanted to point out, it gets worse than this. Here's a 1-bedroom, 1,700 square feet. Yes, this is a suite, but somebody's going to pay $1,400 for a place that sleeps 6 people for 6 nights, damn near $9,000 to $10,000, all because they're going to stay at the Hard Rock and stay in a 1,700 square foot place. You don't think you can't charge $500 or $600 when you say you're going to stay over here where there's all this stuff going on? If you have one of those spots at the beach or downtown or at Primavera or at Vista Cana or at Cana Rock or any other resort that has tons of amenities, you don't think somebody's going to give you $600 a night when you tell them, I have a driver and can take you out there for the concert and pick you up? It's included. You don't think you can do that? And you don't think that if you had a 6-sleeper or an 8-sleeper, that you're not going to be able to get these people to spend money with you instead of staying at the Hard Rock? And now you find out that all these other people are underpriced, right? So now I don't want you guys to think that you have to charge what everybody else is charging. You have a reason. You invest and you make money by your investment before you buy. So you already know how you're going to market this. I've talked about this before, and I just want to keep saying this because opportunity is here on so many different fronts regarding real estate, and people are too worried about, I see somebody charging $79 a night and they have a villa. Well, I'm going to argue, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, on Airbnb, there's villas, there's condos, there's mobile homes, there's tiny homes. People stay wherever it's convenient for them and cost effective for them. Some people are going to go to that Hard Rock site, go, damn, I wish I could stay out there, but they're charging me. I got 6 friends with me, and that's going to cost me $1,000 a night, $1,200 a night, even though it's all inclusive. But we don't want to spend that. So now they're going to look around and they're going to go see that villa for $79, and half of the friends are going to go, hey, that villa's cool, but now we need to rent a car. How are we going to get out there to the Hard Rock? What else is there? Oh, well, we have to leave because there's no restaurants by the villa, or there's no restaurants at the villa. We're going to have to fix our own food. Some people aren't going to be down with that. They're going to say, hey, wait, where's the pools? Where's the restaurants? Where's the bar? Where's the shopping? Where's the yoga? Where's the fitness center? Where's all that stuff matters. So when your place has all of that, now people are starting to say, well, wait a minute, we'll spend $600. We'll go over here. We don't have to leave. And if we do want to leave, we can go because there's going to be a shuttle or driver that's going to take us. So we're not hemmed up, and we have all these amenities. We want to go play basketball, want to go play softball, want to go play soccer, want to go on the equestrian and horseback riding. All that's right here. You don't have to go to the adventure trail guys, adventure excursions and all that and go there. You don't have to even call them. You just go up the street and you're like, I'm at the equestrian center on a horseback riding. And we have trails already at Vista Cana. There's other places that there's no place that matches Vista Cana. All I'm saying is tonight, when I found out the other guy has an A2, I was like giving him all these reasons why you're not going to be charging $120 a night. You're not going to be charging $79 a night because you're not a villa and you're not a condo that just has a pool and a fitness room. You're more than that. You have cigar lounge, you have art galleries, you have 10 pools. And by the way, I had to let the guy know, anybody, there's like 10 people to 15 people that own in Vista Cana. Anybody that owns at Panorama, there's a bonus. Panorama Gardens and Panorama Park has a Zen place. The Zen place has a restaurant, a bar, a fitness center, a yoga center, has a master pool with a playground, with an amphitheater, with a soccer field. And we also have about 8 pools between the townhomes in the park and Panorama Gardens. There's like 8 pools, and when you include the Zen place, because the Zen place still has pools itself. And then the Panorama Gardens and Park have pools within their townhome sections and within the buildings. There's like 8 pools just in Panorama Garden and Panorama Park. But here's the kicker that I was telling him. The other kicker is Panorama owners and guests, they can go to Panorama Lake to their restaurant and pool. Or you can go to Panorama Luxury where you can be up in the pool that overlooks the lake. That is part of the bonus that nobody else can do if you're not a Panorama owner. So the guests who come and stay in our units, we have the extra stuff going on where we could say, hey, you get to go to Panorama Lake. You can go hang out at Panorama Luxury right at the lake, go and use their amenities and hang out up there if you want. You can't buy that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the reason why when you invest in real estate, you have to consider this. That's why the beach property, that 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 4.5-bath beach unit for $237,000 is awesome. So that's the thing. Anyhow, let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, sounds good. More details to come. Sounds good, she says. We're waiting to hear that one. Vanessa Comagate, funny story. I knew it was pronounced that way from one of your fellow LA natives. Nipsey Hussle shot his very last video before he died in Tulum, and I heard him pronounce it. Yeah, I didn't know Tulum at all until today. Diesel Mike, yes, he sure did. I met Nip Rip, R.I.P. years ago. Such a nice guy he was. Yeah. Nipsey was trying to do the damn thing, and unfortunately, man, he did the damn thing in Marathon and all that, but he wanted to keep it in the community, and it just breaks my heart every time trying to do things for the community, and that you don't come back and help out. They want to talk mess. You do come back, find yourself potentially dead, and then either way you can't win. It's just sickening. Wilson Coup, possible opportunity for equity or debt financing. Business is already live, and there will be a replacement to Trezor wallets. You won't need exchanges to be receiving payments of crypto or sending. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's the unstoppable domains. You can receive crypto and send it out without having to deal with anybody. Bypassed. But anyhow, I'm glad to see it because that's the revolution. That's the future. And what's happening right now, you'll be able to have keep your money in your wallet, still stake it, still receive rewards, all safe and sound. That's the next level. QR code scan and send. Works on Wi-Fi on wallet. And as long as you get signal, you can send and receive. Yeah, that's pretty much standard. That's how it works right now. That's the only thing that people say. If electricity goes out, what are people going to do with crypto? That's true, because you can't move your crypto if electricity goes out, if there's no internet, shall I say. That is just a skinny on the opportunity. Okay, well, we'll see what they have to say. They're already live. It's already hot. We like that. That's a good thing. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours, 15 minutes in. If anybody has any further questions, please let me know. Now, I did talk about the Hard Rock. I did talk about what they're charging. I did talk about the real estate investing. Investor with millions is looking for property, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the kicker. It has to be in LA, has to be 45 minutes, within 45 minutes of downtown Los Angeles. You don't have to put up any credit, any money, no qualifying. He will be the investor. All right. But the kicker, 50 to 70% loan to value. In other words, the place has to be appraised. Let's call it $10 million. You have to be able to buy it for somewhere between $5 million and $7 million. That would be rehab properties normally. He will also pay for the rehab. Ding, 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 winner. If somebody can find this needle in the haystack, this unicorn, you could potentially have a deal. All right. I'm just letting you know, no other guru is going to do this, and I'm not a guru. This is the no guru zone. This is why you can get funding for a property if you can find it. So there's something somebody can look for. There you have it. All right. That's just a skinny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours, 15 minutes in, as I mentioned. I'm probably going to wrap this up in a little bit. If anybody has any questions about any subject matter, please put it in chat right now. Whether you're a member, whether you're a subscriber, you don't have to be. You can ask your questions. We'll answer it. We have lots of entrepreneur business people here. Very smart individuals are in the house. So you might as well get to it and ask the question. Don't be shy. There's no question that will go unanswered. I already contacted my realtors, boss. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. And like I said, it's a unicorn, I think, especially in markets like LA. It'd be very, I mean, it'll be almost one of these things where the building is half falling down and then it's, on a small lot or something. It's just, I am not optimistic. Let's just put it that way. I'm a realist and I understand the markets and LA to find something even crumbling. There was something I saw where somebody was buying something in Southern California that they knew the foundation was sliding. And the people still wanted a million plus. The guy was still like, I'm going to buy it. I'll fix up the foundation, which now, that could run into hundreds of thousands or millions itself. But the guy literally bought the unit knowing that the foundation was sliding down the mountain. I was just like, this is insane. Willing to go millions. So you never know. There may be something out there. Heck, and VVS Finance, Joshua Felder. All I'm going to say about this is, look, these things are just too good to be true. Let's just face facts. They're too good to be true. So you have to invest accordingly. But yes, I agree with you on this. I'm putting a little bit into Heck. I'm going to be doing some VVS as well, but all of this is going to be a little bit, but VVS has more going on because we got staking, we got borrowing, we got a whole bunch of stuff that I like that's going on. Let's go. Yes, I agree with you. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Get that crypto up. Yep, you're right. It's about location. That's it exactly. About location. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to do anything in the Dominican Republic, fine. But if you're going to do anything in Punta Cana and you still haven't invested and you're thinking about investing, I'm just going to say a couple of things. Yes, you're going to win no matter what. I feel, my opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a real estate realtor. Even if I was, I can't suggest prices are going to rise or go down or go up. But in my opinion, I believe prices will still escalate because it's supply and demand. That doesn't go away. But what I'm going to try and tell you, and I'm going to illustrate again, I'll say it again for the 50th time. When you go over there, if you decide to buy something, do not go with, I'm just going to get a villa or I'm going to get a townhouse or I'm going to get whatever you're going to get. Just don't settle for something that says they have a pool and a fitness center. There's nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, those condos that are pool and a pool fitness center, and that's it, they cost almost the same as a place that has pool, fitness center, yoga, soccer, tennis, basketball. They almost cost the same. There isn't any discount because they don't. So if that's the case, then there is no reason to get something that's almost in a standalone environment. You want security, you want shopping, you want restaurants. You basically want it where there's a restaurant and bar like how Aurora's doing it. Even though Aurora only has one restaurant and one bar, at least they have a restaurant and bar. They have a fitness center. They have a theater. You see that theater? Not many places have they have a 25-seat theater Nobody has that. So they added that. That's cool. That's just a little extra. They're still downtown. So since they're in walking distance to restaurants, they benefit from walking distance to restaurants. So when somebody stays there, even if they don't want to go to their restaurant and bar, they say, okay, 3 minutes later, I'm at 5 other bars and restaurants. That is where you want to put yourself, in a position where when your guests come, they can sit there and say, sure, I can walk 100 yards and I'll pass some restaurants, bars, and shopping. Hell yeah, I'll stay there. Versus another person who has a villa and they go, or a condo or whatever, and you're 3 miles or 5 miles from downtown, and all you have is a pool and a fitness center. And now they're sitting there, they go 100 yards and there's no restaurant, there's no bar, there's no soccer, there's no sports complex, there's nothing, no beach, no way to get to the beach because there's no shuttles. Now it changes the dynamics, and you'll be able to charge. Yeah, it's going to be cheaper in that other location that only has the pool and the fitness center. So you want to put yourself in position to where, while other people are charging $79, $100 a night, you want to put yourself in position to where you're going, I'm $299 a night, $399 a night. And now a person's not going to argue with you because they're going to go, wait a minute, this place I don't have to leave. I can stay there if I want to. And it's all convenient. Convenience is a thing when you're on vacation, because there's a lot of people who go on vacation, and let's just face facts. You go on vacation, are you really going 45 miles away? Unless it's an excursion for a specific reason that you're paying hundreds of dollars for, you'll do it. But when you're at a location, you're not thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to go 20 miles away to go to a restaurant, bar, beach, and all these other things I might want to do if I'm into sporting, go to tennis, basketball, soccer, whatever. You're not going to go 20, 30 miles away. That's crazy. But if somebody told you all of that is right here, that even makes it all the sweeter, because now you're sitting there going, well, I don't even have to go into town. If there's a grocery store like at Oceana on site, I don't even have to go into town anymore. Because in El Cordacito, they just have this little mini marts and all that. And so you generally had to go back up to the mall, which is 15 minutes, 20 minutes away, depending on traffic, go shopping, then come back. Now in El Cordacito, the Oceana complex, they have a grocery store, full blown, allegedly going to have a grocery store there. That whole area gets to blow up. Not only does Oceana get to blow up, but the whole area, because now people don't have to leave. You can just go to that grocery store right there, just like instead of going to the mall. That's major. So all that kind of thing matters. And that's why El Cordacito is one of the top spots where people stay at, Los Corrales, because there's 10, 15 restaurants. There's little shops. Everything's right there. You walk to the beach. Everything's within 5 minutes, 1 mile. Everything's within 1 mile. So that's why a lot of people stay there, and it's dense. And there's a lot of condos there. There's a lot of all-inclusive spots there. That's why they're there, because within 1 mile, which means a 5 to 10 minute walk, you can be in everything. And that's why people like staying in Los Corrales and El Cordacito. So that's the values you get. But I'm going to say this, because the properties in El Cordacito and Los Corrales, generally, all they have is a pool and not even a fitness center, because they are in a dense environment. So therefore, the same people that formerly would stay in El Cordacito and Los Corrales, when they see a place like I said, the top spots, Cana Rock, Vista Cana, downtown, now people are going to start going, I'm going to stay in these other places because I can get to the beach. But all this other stuff, this basketball courts, the soccer fields, the amphitheaters, the bars by the lake and all that, you can't get that. You can't get none of that. So they're going to come out and say, well, I'll spend the extra $40, $50 a night because now I'm staying over here. This is cool. And I'm closer to downtown too. So there's things that come up in different environment when they go on vacation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my spiel about the location and what you need to look for if you're going to go over there and invest. You have to seriously consider right now unit size, and location. And you can get away with unit size with more amenities because amenities is king. All right. But just like when I went off and started talking about the beach 4-bedroom unit that sleeps 9. As soon as you cross over into 9 people, that matters. This is real estate, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, before I let you go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this up to 9 people for that same location. Now, you guys remember the prices, right? Where there was some people 79 to about 350, $400. Well, you're going to start seeing something different when we go to 9 people instead of 5. When you go to 8 people, it was the same as almost 6 people because the villas have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, so you could sleep 8 people in 3-bedroom villas, 4-bedroom villas. So what I'm going to show you here is we're going to go back because it was, you saw the prices, but you didn't see anybody that had $1,000 a night, right? You didn't see anybody with $900 a night. You didn't see none of that. So look at what happens. See how this is populating? Look at this, a simple $439 a night now. $225 all the way up in Macau, $550 now. $230. We still have somebody doing $98, but look, $1,000 for that sweet villa. $400 for another villa that can sleep 10. But when you have a 9 sleeper, that moves you into a whole nother category. If you can sleep 9. And now notice most of these are villas. Again, a villa, self-contained unit, nothing wrong with that. But the best thing they can do is a pool, a jacuzzi, and one of their rooms has a fitness room with barbells or bikes and things like that. That is about the best they can do. That's $650 a night. Let's see what else we have. That was $1,000 a night. That's crazy. $650 again. $1,056. This one's by the water, ocean view at least. But again, that's 9. If you can buy something for $250,000 or less, and you can get 500, 600, 700 or more per night, and just like here, 6 nights, you can be clearing $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in January. And January 20th is not even, well, that's like MLK, I think. But the point I'm trying to make is that's January. So if they're getting these type of numbers in January, they're getting these type of numbers in February and March and April. So I'm just letting you know there's a reason you might want to get a little bit larger unit and a place that's in the right location. Location matters. All right. Creating another node. Phil D. Snuts, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Saw you live, so stop by to show love. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, and SSN Nation appreciates it. Keep it up, King. Thank you so much. All right. I'm glad you're creating another node, man. That's awesome, but make sure you take some profits. All right. We never know when this stuff could go kaput or the United States government could be like, we want to cancel this. We can't have ordinary citizens putting in 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 and ended up possibly being millionaires next year. Thanks, boss. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the donation, Vanessa Comagate, with the icon. You're already a member and supporting, so I appreciate this donation. I humbly appreciate the donation. Thank you so much for that. Good night, fam. Thank you, and we're probably going to wrap it up tonight as well, Vanessa Comagate. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your support. Thank you for the information and the gems. Boy, another great one, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy that you were here on another Friday night because I do realize you can be anywhere on the planet, but you're here with us tonight, and I want to thank you. So hopefully you had that pen, pad, and paper ready. You got the gems tonight from everybody here, and hopefully you learned a little bit more. And I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And once again, we are the No Guru Zone, no barriers to entry, nobody stopping you, which, by the way, the Nobody Stopping You t-shirts are here, are coming out, shall I say. They're not here yet, but I'm going to show you guys some of the images on what it looks like. I think it's pretty sweet on the image, and I'm going to find out what you guys think on Monday night. So hope to see you back on Monday night at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me see if I need to add anything else. Good night. Oh, my man, Wilson Koo with the icon. Thank you so much for your donation this evening as well. I humbly appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much for that as well. He has an icon next to his name, meaning he's a member of the channel. And he says, thanks for the gems and fun, fam. Thank you so much as well. I appreciate that. And I got to go, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.